How's it? Indian Cowboy coming at you on Thursday, January the 2nd, as we get this video to you every day around this time. Hope you guys are doing well. And have your free pick winner in just a second here between the Portland Trailblazers and the Los Angeles Lakers. As usual, 6 free selections ready to go for you. Hope you guys are doing great. Hello, I'm Indian Cowboy, and this is Doc Sports. Indian Cowboy's been around for 19 years. The algorithms of Indian Cowboy, and Doc Sports has been around for 53 years. Been around a long time. How this works is our best selections are over at DocSports.com under Arun Shiva. Our next best selections are our free picks and leans. And, of course, you get our popular YouTube Premium teaching channel where we do a live show every day. Today's live show is going to be around 2:35. So looking forward to that live show for you where you get 8 extra selections and you get the YouTube Premium selection of the day, all for just $20 a month. It is a recorded podcast. You can re-listen to any time. And you get a written summary at the end yesterday as well. And, yeah, I mean, the YouTube Premium is awesome because you get a head start before everybody else. And obviously 240 selections offered just $20 a month. You get a written summary at the end. You get a recorded podcast. You can re-listen anytime. And, of course, you get that YouTube Premium selection of the day. Free $60 with the premium selections in the link below if you are interested. If you want even more content, be sure to check my Twitter. It has our latest videos. Our most recent updates are posted there, as well as our hot takes. And so, yeah, what do I need to tell you here as far as our premium selections? We won our 7-unit college basketball yesterday on Belmont plus the 6.5, the hook. The line was going everywhere during that game. It opened up at 6.5, went down to 6, and then 5.5, and then went back up to 6 and 6.5 and 7 even at Circa. Or at Caesars, rather. But, yeah, we missed our NBA play yesterday, our top play, and that's because Jalen Johnson decided not to play 2 hours before because of shoulder tightness or whatnot. That's the thing with the NBA, man. It's crazy. It's a crapshoot these days because these guys are checking out like 2 hours before game time, and it just changes everything. My prop was on Jalen Johnson over in points too, but that was a push or no action because he didn't play. But we have won 5 straight prop selections. We're going to try to make it 6 straight today. Really excited about it. It's a college basketball prop, and be sure to jump on our prop selections. And as far as the season as well, you get the entire season in a discount. We're running that special until Sunday. If you contact Doc Sports, when you call them and just say you saw it on the video, you get a $9,000 package, which is $25 a day, off for $700, which is pretty incredible. But that can only be done if you call into Doc Sports. But yeah, as far as the NBA is concerned and college basketball is concerned, college basketball sits at a 6-1 run, which is pretty awesome. NBA at a 9-5 run. Football is the big thing, of course. 5 straight winning weeks in football, 5-0 in top plays in football. And so looking forward to the football card this week. We'll have another 7-unit and a 6-unit. We're sitting around 3-2 on the bowls this year. We have won 4 straight years of bowl selections. We won our 7-unit top football play last week with the Falcons and the 6-unit on Miami of Ohio routing Colorado State. And so NHL for you, nice winner with the NHL this past Tuesday. We gave you Washington. We have a nice 4-unit NHL selection today. So looking forward to the NBA, the NHL, football, college basketball, and soccer, 9-5, 20-11 run, and of course props. So football, college basketball, NBA, NHL, soccer, and daily props, which of course is on a 5-0 run. All right, let's get to your free play winner today. And I like the Blazers plus the 9. You can even find them maybe even plus 9.5, but they're sitting at plus 9. If you go to Bookmaker, they're at plus 9.5. But I think the Blazers have a great opportunity to hang tough this game, and I'm going to back them here. Also have a couple of college basketball leans as well. But your free play today is going to be, my favorite is always a free play, and then the rest are leans. But I like the Blazers today. The Blazers had a tight game with the Lakers not too far back. They lost 98-107. They have lost to the Lakers the last 4 times. Portland just lost by 23 points to the Sixers with Embiid, with Embiid playing. So, previously, before that bad loss to the Sixers, they had beaten Dallas by 4, Utah by 2. They had beaten Denver in the last 10 games as well, over the last 10 games as well. LeBron is expected to play, which makes me like Portland even more. The Lakers did lose to the Pistons, the Hawks, and the Heat at different times, various points over the last 10 games. With the Blazers coming off a loss and having a lot of revenge, I like playing pretty decent recently against some good teams, beating the Mavericks and the Nuggets outright. I'm going to take the Blazers plus the 9 as your free play today. Let me finish off the NBA here. The Clippers and the Oklahoma City. I like the Clippers here. I like another dog here. Oklahoma City won by 6 back in November 11th and by 13 points on November 2nd. So they beat them twice already this year. The Clippers just, I don't think can keep losing to this team. The Clippers also come off one of the worst losses of the year, losing 86-122 against the Spurs. That's important for two reasons. One, the fact they scored 86 points, which is one of the season lows for them. And two, giving up 122 points, which is one of the season highs for them. This is a Clippers team that had beaten Golden State, Memphis, and New Orleans prior to that. They routed Dallas 118-95, not too far back. And I think the Clippers make a bounce back here. Give me the Clippers. Boston versus Minnesota in the NBA. I like the under here. I hate giving you a total, but I like the under here. And I also lean on Minnesota as well, but I can't take Minnesota fully because Boston comes off of a loss in their last game. So I think the under is the safer side here. Boston won by 2 points back on November 24th. Boston just lost to the Pacers by 9, so they will be ticked off coming in. But that's because they had just lost to the Pacers, so that's why the Pacers had revenge from them in a home-and-home situation. So don't hold that loss against Boston. Boston also lost to Orlando by 6. Horford went 2 for 12 in that last game. So if you're looking for a prop, take a look at Al Horford on the over in points. That's a bonus thought for you. But, Minnesota losing to Oklahoma City in their last game, but they had beaten Houston, Dallas, and the Spurs prior to that. So both these teams are playing somewhat well before their recent loss. I hate giving you a total, but I think this game is going to be a slugfest, extremely physical. Both these teams are pissed, and I like this game to go under the posted total. Maryland and Washington in college basketball. I like Maryland here on the road. 11-2, 9-4 teams hooking up here. Coach Danny Sprinkle of Washington has this team turned around in the right direction immediately as they are 9-4 out of the gates. He was at Montana State for 4 years, then at Utah State for just 1 year before Washington nabbed him. And he's a very good coach. This team just came back home and throttled a top 300 NJIT team, and that was because they had lost to Washington. That's because they had beaten Washington State, lost to Seattle University, which got them pissed off, and then they routed NJIT. However, no matter how good Washington is this year, Maryland rolls. Remember, Washington has lost to Seattle. They lost to USC. They lost to UCLA. Maryland lost its last road game to Purdue, and that was a conference game too. So they're going to be pissed off coming in. They are a top 10 defense. They're going to be ticked today, and I'm going to take Maryland today. College basketball, Purdue versus Minnesota. I like Purdue here. The number 20 team in the land is on the road here. Purdue won the last 4 times, including by 8 last year. Purdue just beat Toledo by 19 points. They had lost back-to-back games to Auburn and Texas A&M prior to that. They had beaten Bama earlier this year as well. They're 1-1 in conference play. Lost their last road conference game to Penn State. I think they'll come in focused here. Ben Johnson's team is 0-2 in conference play. Minnesota lost by 18 to Michigan State at home, and Purdue is comparative in my mind to Michigan State's defense. Purdue is a top 20 defense, as is Michigan State. I like Purdue here. And finally, Rutgers and Indiana. I'm going to go with Indiana here at home, number 24 team on the road against the number 14 team. Rutgers won 66-57 last time and has won the last 7 of 8 between these two teams. I think Indiana will know that, and they'll have all that motivation in mind. Steve Pikiel's team is 1-1 in conference play. They beat Penn State at home recently, and they're off of a big win against Columbia. The thing here is that Indiana lost its last conference game. It's a tough call, but Indiana does have revenge. They lost their last conference game as well, so it does make sense to back them here. So your free play today is on those Portland Trailblazers plus the 9. I also like the Los Angeles Clippers plus the points. I like Boston and Minnesota under. I like Maryland as well over Washington in college basketball. I like Purdue over Minnesota in college basketball. And I like Indiana over Rutgers in college basketball. That is your video today. 6 to 7 free selections if you include that Horford over prop. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you join us for the NBA. Winner today, college basketball on a 6-1 run. Let's make it a 7-1 run. I think it's 6-1 for plus 2,600. And NHL looking to make it back-to-back hockey winners. And football 5 straight winning weeks. Join us for all of that. Take a moment. If you enjoyed the content, if you appreciate it, please take a moment to like and subscribe. And I'll see you back here tomorrow. Indian Cowboy working hard for you every single day. Like and subscribe. And YouTube Premium. I'll see you at 2:30 Eastern for the live show and your YouTube Premium selection of the day.